Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I know I'm a little early, but not by much. Trust me. Me and Michelle have been prepared and ready for this now for a few hours. And of course, we have a live stream and a show today. And I thought today we would talk about this wig. Why not? Let's talk about wigs. Let's talk about this. Why the hell not? First of all, this is one hot motherfucker. If you ever actually think about it, it's a lace front wig. It's very, very, very heavy. It's really pretty, but it's very heavy. And well, actually, it's not super heavy. It's got acrylic hair. And anybody who ever worn anything with wool knows what itchy's like. It's itchy, and because of the itchiness, me and Michelle were talking about, and I was watching a lot of videos on wigs and seeing how we can keep the wigs from falling off my head because Michelle wants to do some fast movements in dancing, and I thought that was great. But I have to be honest when I say this. I don't know how it's going to go. But so I thought I would take some time to talk about the hair and in the wig. And the other thing is we got to get some people on here because it's late. I know a lot of the people in the UK, of course, are asleep. People on the East Coast are still up. At least some of them are probably watching the 11 o'clock news. The show is starting a little early because, well, I figured we're sitting around. Why the hell not do something instead of basically look like I had nothing to do and growing anxious. So I was watching a couple people talk about wigs and types of ways to attach it so it stays to your head. And I know what you're going to say is, why the hell would I want to know that? Well, because maybe you like a certain look. You know, it's not just for women, by the way. There are men that do wear them as well, especially if there are men who have a lot of want to look younger and they just want to wear a wig maybe for a special occasion or something, instead of going through expensive hair transplants or something. Or maybe they want to just change it up a little bit. Or maybe they might just want to see how a certain hairstyle is going to look with them before they commit to it. And I know that Michelle is looking at this hair piece and said, gee, would I look better with this hair this way? Or would I look better with my hair as it is now? And I said, what the heck does it matter? You know, you can do whatever way you want. It's your hair. It's hair. And of course, Michelle said, well, yeah, sure. But, you know, I'd have to cut my hair short. She said, and I don't know if I want to. Okay, that's understandable. Not everybody's going to want to crop their hair short for a 3-day show. That's understandable. Michelle worked hard to maintain her hair as it is now. So yeah, 100%. But the thing is, I'm just entering in all of the names, all the videos, sharing all the links to all the people because unfortunately, yeah, absolutely. Come on, what are you doing, phone? Come on, you went to the wrong one. Oh wait, no, you went to the right one, but I got it wrong. I got it confused. All right, so basically, what it means is that I'm doing these videos, but Michelle is, of course, seriously going, all right, so what's next in the future? And it looks, and I don't know. Seriously. So, I've definitely been looking to see other ways I can make my hair look better and keep my hair in place because Michelle has a different look than me. And I have to tell you that this is one hot mofo. It's itchy. It's itchy. Like I said, it's like cool. It's like wearing wool. It's made out of acrylic fibers, It's not the most expensive wig in the world. Trust me. Real hair would be awesome, but very expensive. Hi, Bob Dog. How are you doing? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, well, today we're talking about. I was just telling you, I was just checking out a couple videos on clothes better attached to wigs so it doesn't fall off. Yeah, it's sunny evening in where, Alaska? Oh, okay, Alaska. Yeah, well, it was nice here too. We actually were outside a little bit. I did a video on the porch vlog, walking around the house today, and that was pretty good. We didn't do much else, but let's start. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some phone calls, only because why the hell not? So let's see if I can get this phone's headset on my head without knocking everything off. And it is on. It is secured. And let's go to the phones right now. Gotta find the controls here. Here we go. Phone numbers. Just open in. There we go. Turn the phone out the switch here. Okay, so we're gonna take some phone calls today. Until they get ridiculous. In that case, I'll change the channel. No, we cancel the phones. But right now, we'll take phone calls. MMD Archives keeps poking fun of Michelle's hairstyle from 2004. I never seen him actually. Michelle said to me, she says, "Hey, why don't you use my Lumi's new hairstyle she's got? She looks like a biker chick anyway. Everybody knows that." And I don't think he was expecting Michelle was giving him suggestions. But it's an old style, and he said, "Well, I like that style." And I said, Michelle said, "I don't." She doesn't like that style. And the reason she doesn't like that style is because it's so dated. She doesn't look like that anymore. And you already know that. Oh, yes. I didn't get a chance to show you that. We were testing out some new programs for the hell of it to do special effects. And let's see if I can pull these pictures up here. Yeah. Okay, let's go back. I want to show you some pictures. Michelle and I were trying something called Bitmoji. And somebody else created some pictures. And I actually was trying a couple different styles. And Michelle tried a couple different styles. And we tried some different looks. Yeah. Oh, I know where it is. I know where they are. Let me pull something up here on some pictures. Bookmarks. Let's pull some pictures up from Michelle's page. Let's see, where am I? Oh, all the way down here. Let's see. Come on, there we go. Google General. Michelle posted a few images on Google Discord. I'm gonna pull, first of all, for those of you who want to see some cool pictures, here's one. I'm gonna copy this image. Copy image. And I don't know if I can paste the image directly in here, but I'm gonna try. This is a picture that was. Let's see if I can paste this in here. Nope. Oh, I can't paste images. I'm so used to doing this, like Michelle and I do this. Like, I think I got to cut the address. I think I got to take the address. So I got to take the picture address. I think it is. So copy link address. Okay, let's see if that works. Cut this link address and place here. Yeah. Okay. Check that out. That is one of the pictures from this program that was recommended to us for doing special emojis, and I thought it was really kind of a cool program. And that was one that Michelle created of me. And let me show you the one I created in Michelle, so you can see we were playing around with images. And so that's this one here. I don't know how well these look. I'll try. Okay. Copy ink address. Copy link address. Copy link address. Okay, I got it. So this is the one that Michelle or I created. Michelle. And you can check those two out. And those are the program that we used to create those is called, let's see, it's in here. It is called, let me sure get the right program here, because it's called Bitmoji. 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 And it's kind of neat because you can actually take a picture of yourself first, and then it'll turn yourself into a simple animation, or sorry, simple cartoon-like figure, and then you can make some fine-tune adjustments and stuff. And so Michelle did that, and it came out really cool. So it really was a really neat program. It just does work. It's just that it's not. It is really, very quite complicated, quite comprehensive, but it is quite comprehensive. But it really does look good. It's just it's so much work to do it. With the program. Okay, so Bob, you're the only one on right now. There's another person besides you, but I think that's me on the other phone. But so my question is what have you been up to lately? I wonder if Pop is coming on tonight. I don't have a problem with Pop coming on, but the thing is that all right, so anyway, we started talking about wigs. I wanted to finish our thing about that. I like the piece. I like this wig. I like it a lot. But I'm always afraid it's going to fall off. And so, of course, some would say as well, that's because you're afraid of having to fall off. But the truth is, yes, it can fall off. And so there is adhesives that you can buy, including something that's like a water-soluble solution that you can actually roll onto your scalp that will help keep the hair sock. If you wear one, I do wear a hair sock because I get Michelle's hair underneath, and it gets really hot. I've seen women, for example, for wigs that will basically shave their heads. If they're going to constantly wear a wig, they will shave their head, and then they will basically put wig adhesive or wig tape on to attach it to their head. And that certainly is an option if that's your thing. But unfortunately, me and Michelle constantly are changing style every day. I mean, usually Michelle does her hair, and then during my show, usually a few hours ahead, I put my wig on, and then I get myself all fixed up and do my eyebrow penciling, which unfortunately, by that time, my eyebrow pencils are running, and then it's like, forget it. You know, your eyebrow pencil, you're dripping, and then you just, any eyebrow pencil you've done is just basically smudging out. So you can fix it by reapplying it, but by that time, I just don't bother. So I guess the first question is, since I'm opening the door to anybody who wants to ask questions, since we can talk about hair pieces, we can talk about wigs. I don't know everything about wigs. I don't know what I'm going to do with this damn thing. No, I don't think so. It still says it's streaming. How you doing? I don't know. Well, here it is. It's live. Yeah, it's live. Don't know why it does that. How you doing? Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll tell you a secret. I think I know what the problem could be. Yeah, I know what the problem could be. And the steam's not broken. No, trust me. I'm not broken. Michelle's not broken. So let's go ahead and turn on some extra firepower today. Oh, this is gonna get fun. I don't know why you're saying okay, bye. Why would you want to leave? Did I see something wrong? Did I do something wrong? No, I don't think I did, but I don't think I'm broken. Sweet Sally Short Throat. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know who that is. So, all right. So what I'm gonna do is let me turn on the T-Mobile internet. It doesn't always do much better, but the hell with it, I'll try it. My name is Interplanet Janet. Interplanet Janet. Okay. And how are you doing today, Janet? So how are you doing? Okay, I'm going to switch this thing over to T-Mobile because it'll give us better quality video, and it also should improve the sound as well. Let me turn this on. You might notice a momentary shift as it switches over to T-Mobile. Yeah, it might notice a switch. Just be patient, guys. This should happen. There we go. Okay, now we're on T-Mobile's tower right now. Sometimes it's, yeah. Yeah, it might not.
Once a girl knows she has you,
Oh, God. Oh, well, I can't help you with that. Really, I can't. Sorry. But Bob Dog was just here. He thought I gave up on the stream. No, I am not. I am going to be streaming for the next 2 hours, or at least hour anyway. And I'm going to be answering questions of Brun. Oh, I don't know. Hair, wigs. Why not? Let's talk about wigs. Like I said, personal experience. This one, like I said, I like this wig a lot, but damn it, the problem with this wig is it's hot as hell, which is guaranteed. We got a wig sock underneath, which Michelle stuffs her real hair under, and then that kind of rides up. And for anybody, woman who's ever worn pantyhose, you can imagine what that's like. And in the wintertime, it's not so bad, because basically in the wintertime is you're going to want to keep your head warm. It's like wearing a nightcap. It's supposed to breathe. Yeah, well, hairnets breathe better than this, trust me. And Michelle used to wear a lot of hairnets in the restaurant world. How do I keep my pussy clean smelling? Seriously, you want to know the obvious? Easy. I take a bath. It's such a strange question. Why would you want to know how I do that? It's like, didn't your mother ever tell you? Take a bath, my dear. Oh, yeah, and forget douching, because douches don't work. Douches actually mess up your natural pH of your chemistry in your body. But if you can use, apple cider vinegar on the outside of your vagina and both the labia minora and the labia majora, and with a cotton ball, and just clean downwards to remove any urea or pee, and of course, menstruate that may still be remaining, causing the bacteria smell, because the vinegar will help to neutralize the bacteria that could be growing there. Very important, very simple process. It doesn't take long. This also works good for cleaning your bum too, if you can get a piece of cotton ball back far enough. But for that, I find a bidet works better. Really, a bidet works a lot better. But okay, the hair is the topic. Okay, let's talk about something about cleanliness. How do you keep your hair from becoming a dripping wet mess with a wig? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. I really don't know exactly how to keep your hair from wig from becoming a dripping wet mess. I do know that nuns that used to wear habits like wimples used to have a hard time with the same problem with their wimple. It would be like it would just like it would be like it would just all the sweat would just dam up right in the back of it. Yeah, I can understand that, but still, I kind of wish I knew where everybody was. I'm not answering that. It's like really ridiculous to answer something that is probably a very natural part of the human process. Really. I'm not going there. Let's see. 2 people on here, and I'm not even getting as many people asking questions. That's okay. Bob Dog was here. Bob Dog said I gave up on the stream. I didn't give up on the stream. I wish he stayed. But wonder if Merton's gonna be on tonight. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if anybody else is on here on my other chats. Nope. 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 No. Nope. So. It's just another boring Monday. So I'm trying to improve my image. Michelle's trying to improve her image. We've been busting our ass trying to make ourselves look better, both of us. And I said to MMD Archives, I said to him nicely, I said, hey, why don't you use actually Michelle said, why don't you use Lumi's new hair as your part of your memes instead of using the same old style as you've been using for years. Because she said you've been using the same hairstyle since 2004. Why don't you come up with some new ones? And he says, "Well, I like your old hairstyle." And she says, "Yeah, it's fine, but it's like it's changed. If you look at me now, look at Michelle Lumi now. She looks like a biker chick. What do you want? Why are you using an old style from 2004? 15 years later, and Lumi doesn't even look the same." Still wonder why Bob Dog basically took off. Oh, well, we got the phone number 860-738-8463. Again, that's 860-738-8463. Call now while the rates are low, and we'll see what we can do for you. I'm not going to get too much into the phones. I will get some phone calls in. Okay, again, the number is 860-738-8463. So, yeah. Just another slow Monday. Just another slow Monday. Nothing going on today. Yeah. Nothing going on today. Where the hell is everyone, I say? Of course, everyone's in bed, probably. Oh, reality, everybody's probably asleep right now. Everybody's going to work tomorrow. Everybody's got appointments tomorrow. Everybody's got things to do tomorrow. Yeah. Absolutely. No, not go there. No, not going there. By the way, let me explain one thing to you people. If I ignore your questions, it's either A, because I'm not going to answer it, so potential controversy, which I rather not. And I find out that some of the questions are actually not worth answering. Because some people deliberately trying to trigger me, and you're not going to succeed. I'm a lesbian anyway. What the hell would I do with anal for? What the hell would a lesbian do with anal? Well, it would make no sense. Especially since my partner, what's she gonna stick there? When she's got a frontal hole to work with. Makes no sense. No, it does not. So, great question, bad timing. Sometimes I swear to God, I wish Michelle was here. I mean, some ways Michelle is here, yes. If she's in the back room, she's watching this on closed circuit TV. She's not like, I don't want to get in the middle of the show because, you've been developing your own audience, and I think you should just, try to find your own shtick. It gets your audience interested in what you're doing, your own shtick. I think it's pretty interesting, but I'm not sure if I'm. She said to me, I think you're a natural, and I think you got it good. You know how to interact with your audience. Yeah, when my audience actually contacts me. I used to have, one day I'd have as many as 3, 4, 5 people, maybe as many as 10 people on the show on Wednesdays. Well, it's not Wednesday. It's Monday night at 11:21 p.m. Eastern Time. Most of the people on the East Coast are probably getting ready to go to bed, get ready for work tomorrow. And I know me and my partner have been planning on doing some fun stuff later today as well. So unfortunately, I don't want to go into that right now. But just to say is that there's going to be a little bit of closeness tonight. So at least that's the idea. And what am I going to do to get this show active? Only 84 people on my channel, which is not surprising. Let me talk about that. Why only have 84 subs? Because I've been spending more time working on Michelle's channel than my own channel for quite a few years, and my channel kind of suffered because the fact is I was spending more time on Michelle's channel and helping Michelle out on her show. And so the few videos I've done on my channel really didn't help pay or, encourage people to stick around. They just kind of felt like the channel was abandoned, and it kind of was. So then I decided, well, it's time to revive this channel and get me out on being on my own show and get people to see me, who I am, and talk about me. Which isn't a bad idea, except what am I supposed to do when I don't got anyone asking questions? One of the things I noticed that Michelle said to me is you got to do Sometimes if they're not asking you questions, you come up with the questions. You come up with the filler. You talk about the things you want. Especially in late night shows, you're not going to have a million people watching these things. Daytime shows, you might do better. Nighttime shows, unless you're getting an audience that's really dedicated, they're not going to stay up late to watch you. Because they're just going to go, well, I'm not interested enough to watch Lumi at 11 o'clock at night when I got to get up tomorrow for work the next day. And so I'm able to watch the rerun later, which is fine. It does make sense. People do have to work, especially on the East Coast. They're not going to have time to stay up 1 o'clock in the morning on a weeknight because they're going to go to work the next day. In the West Coast, it's a show starts at 8 o'clock and ends at 10 o'clock at night. And those people might be willing to stay up to watch a 2-hour show, but the people on the East Coast, probably not. In the UK, the show runs from 4 in the morning to 6 in the morning, which is fine if you're already getting up for work and you know that the show starts at 4 and you having to pick up your phone and you see them live after you got ready for work, that's fine. But if you're going to I just don't know what I'm just going to take to get my show up there. Michelle is much more successful than me in some ways. In some ways, Michelle is not as successful. Each of us have different skill sets. Okay. Absolutely frustrating because I know that I can do great things. I know that when I was living in Compy, I was very much a tough street smart person, even at 16 when I took down a robber in my father's store. With the equivalent of an 18-inch to 24-inch frying pan, which tells you just how tough I can be when it comes to defending what is mine. And that's something else I want to discuss. And why not? Since obviously I have a partner, and the partner's name is Michelle. Now, I know what you're going to say. Some of you have probably going to be tittering behind my back saying, oh, great. Well, yeah, guess what? Me and Michelle have been together now, officially married to each other, since 2011. Okay? We're twin souls. We share the same body. We have good times together. We love each other with deep passion, genuine love, concern of each other's well-being. And yes, the old joke goes, go fuck yourself. And Michelle used to say, give me 5 minutes. It doesn't quite happen in 5 minutes, but, we can literally fuck ourselves. That's not a problem. But because she's a hermaphrodite. So we have the ability to literally fuck ourselves. It doesn't take much work. It's a little messy, but we've done it a few times. In fact, we do quite often, but it's just something that we do, and we actually enjoy that time together of the union and the love between each other is very strong and fantastic. I grew up in Bitmoji. I was from Sweden, and then I grew up. And my father, 7 years old, my father moved to Compy, Finland, which is a small area inside of Helsinki. So 1842. At the time, Helsinki was going to consider being a gift for the Tsar of Russia, of all things. I think it was Nicholas, the Tsar. And so for a while, it went from being a duchy of Sweden to a part of the Russian Empire. And, of course, a lot of the Finns were like, well, we don't like this crap. No, you know what? We don't like this crap. And then we had the Winter War, and this is after I died. where Finland finally got its independence as its own free sovereign country from Russia. And we have been free. And then, of course, what did we do? As stupid people in 1990, we joined I think it was 1993, we joined the European, 1998, we joined the European Union, which, ironically enough, I just watched the elections, and it looks like the Democrats are in control right now. The conservative parties did not get control of Finland. Martin would say the same thing with BSP versus GERB in Bulgaria. The Bulgarian, more of a centralist party called GERB, took control of the EU parliamentary elections for Bulgaria. BSP was closely behind. The BSP got a few seats, which was fantastic, but unfortunately, Martin, of course, is excited about that. I can see why. But I don't think most people in the United States would give a fuck about the elections in the EU. Unless, of course, Michelle follows Marine Le Pen of France, and she's really excited to see that the French the French right front defeated Macron in the EU elections. Macron's party did not take it in France. So Michelle was really excited about that. Of course, the Farage and the Brexit party took it for the UK over the existing two parties that were there, which was the Tories and the Labour Party. Very fantastic to see that. So, yeah, it was just really big deal to see how that worked out with the elections of the EU, and that there's a good number of people on the right side of history, the nationalists, are starting to take control, which totally fucks up Zucker and his Jean-Claude Zucker, or is it Zucker? I think it's Zucker. He and his globalist agenda to try to destroy individual sovereignty of the European countries. Absolutely important to see how the individual countries have said, including Hungary, have said, no, we're taking ourselves back. We don't want total control of the EU manipulating our lives. You see, they don't have an Article 13. They don't have a 13th Amendment of the Constitution, which says that each country can self-rule. It doesn't work that way. You see, the way the EU Parliament is written is that each country does not have self-rule. The EU Parliament countries are regulated by the Central EU group in Brussels, Belgium. And that totally fucks everybody up because that's where the migrants come in. The idea, countries without borders. You keep seeing that over and over again. So, yeah, there's definitely going to be some changes. In the United States, we're seeing the same thing happening that has happened to Germany, where the American people have totally beginning to get angry at the fact that the people from South America have flooding into our country. Our border control people are saying is we have absolutely no place that we can go to feel like we can put these people, because there's more people coming in than we can process in a reasonable period of time. And so again, like Donald Trump mentions about the revolving door, the people are constantly being dumped into the streets of sanctuary cities only because there is no place to put them. He signed a new executive order memorandum that says if you're going to sponsor anybody from a foreign country, you're going to have to provide them with social services. No more depending on the U.S. taxpayers to give them social services. You brought them in, you pay for them. And I absolutely agree with that. It's too bad that the Finnish people didn't seem to have the same policies. Finland is also overrunning with illegals as well as migrants. Norway's a mess, Sweden's a mess, and Denmark's a mess. And it's going to get worse. And as long as Our countries don't sit there and say, hey, let's do something about this. It's going to get worse to the point where each one of these countries is going to lose its own identity. That's not what this world needs, and certainly not what the European Union needs at all. The European Union needs to feel like it belongs somewhere and has a reason to exist. Very important to find a way to solve the issue. Where are these migrants coming from? We know where they're coming from. Why are they here? Why do they want to turn Europe into the countries that they left? When they say that the countries they left are leaving because of oppression, it seems to me like now they're trying to expand to the point where they have taken over everything entirely. The European continent is being overrun by Islamics. In the case of the United States, Islamic people are coming into the United States as well through the southern border. And this has got to stop because we're destroying our identity as a people. And everybody has a reason to belong somewhere, even me. But if you're going to tell me or Michelle or Jane or John Doe, whoever, that you have any right to have no existence in the universe, let me tell you something. Everybody exists. Everybody exists because we all are part of the one divine existence and part of the Godhead. We are all part of the Godhead. Every one of us are. Even Islamic people are part of the divine Godhead of Father and Mother God. Regardless of what you call that person, they are part of the Godhead. But the thing is that most important thing they have to do is each person needs a sense of belonging. May it be for reasons that it just gives them a sense of identity. There's no reason why, for example, an Islamic person cannot, at least if he wants to go and migrate into a European country, that he should be willing to make an effort to try to integrate into the culture of which they're around in. If you can't do that, if you cannot adapt, if you will not adapt, that's the magic word. Will not, cannot adapt. Then why the fuck are you there? If you are going to come in and you're going to say, I want to learn how to deal and become a German. I want to learn how to be an Italian. I want to learn how to be a Finn. Okay? I want to learn how to be Norwegian. I want to know how to be Swede. Great. I have no problem with you. Come on in. We'll help you out. We'll train you as best we can, explain and understand the culture. And by the way, Finns, don't call ourselves Finns. We call ourselves Sami. 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 And that's something that's kind of like a local thing in Finland. Don't ask me why. It just is. And the thing here is you got these people that are coming in saying, well, I don't want to be part of your culture, so fuck this. Well, if you don't want to be part of the culture, where the fuck are you here? It's really not that hard to understand, is it? Why are you here? Oh, well, I want to be here because... Why? I don't know. I just think, I don't want to get an echo effect. Okay, I mean, the point is that, so anyway, we had one person on here earlier, and I think she kind of realized that I wasn't going to answer her questions because I realized that she was trying to start something and I wasn't going to respond to it. There's no saying, don't feed the trolls. Don't feed the trolls. Okay, show my channel slow, and yeah, we'll be. Surprised Pop isn't here. Where is Pop? Oh, I know where Pop is. Yeah, that's right. He's got high school tomorrow. Of course, he's not going to be here today because he's got to go to school tomorrow. Of course. I forgot. Yeah. Well, let's see if I can find out what's going on here on the internet. Let's go into Skype here and see what's going on with Skype today. And let's go in. I got to sign into Skype. Let's see. Okay. I gotta sign in first. I don't know why. Every so often you have to sign in to. Oh, I do. There we go. So let's see. Martin is usually around, and I don't see Martin on here right now. No, okay. So Martin's not talking right now. That's fine. No reason why I want to rattle his cage. He's probably getting ready for school tomorrow. So that's where it goes from first. The migrants come. If you're going to be a migrant in this country, you want to come in and you want to make an effort to adapt. Everybody will love to have you around. But if you're going to go ahead and insist on bringing your culture from a country you say is oppressive and nasty, well, forget that. You're not going to get anywhere. Ever. Okay? It's that simple. So, I guess the next thing we could discuss is what is much having to cover? Well, normally I cover spirituality and spiritual themes. That's just what I like to cover. Okay? I like to talk about spirituality and faith systems. And that to me is absolutely king. I love to talk about spirituality. But, it's not exciting enough that people are going to go, oh, Lumi, this is fantastic. We're going to talk about the power of God and spirituality and the first creator, the first starting person that starts it all, which would be Father and Mother God. It's just absolutely true. And that's fine. I have no problem with that. But, it's kind of shameful that no one's here. They know what it is. So like I said, it's Monday night. And tomorrow people are going to be going to work and school. And if they might be still out there on the patios enjoying the day off before work the next day, maybe you are in memorializing your loved ones in your family who died to give you peace in the world. Memorial Day and Veterans Day have to do with men and women who served our country. Memorial Day was mostly focused for the men and women of World War II. Many men died on D-Day in United States history. It is considered a sacred day. It's also considered the unofficial start of summer, even though summer doesn't start until July 21st, 2019, officially. Oh well, you can do it, right? And lastly but not leastly, of course, is that same with Veterans Day represents the end of the summer months. How in the heaven's name did these 2 days celebrating our fallen brave end up becoming the unofficial start and end of the holiday season? I don't know. All I know is Litha is coming up. As I said, I think it's on July 21st. Although I could be wrong on that. I could double check my calendar. The point is that the people look forward to, as I said, those days as the holy days. Yeah, it's strange, but it's true. So let's take a quick look at the calendar here. Let me flip through this. I already said when the star is. Okay, so let's go to Saturday. Let's go to July. I said the 21st. Yes. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't show it on here. Huh. Very interesting. Maybe it's June 21st. No, it might be June 21st. Oh, I don't see it on here. Doesn't mean anything. It just means it's not in here. It probably it's on the TCal. Let me look on here. So I do know that the holidays. TCal. Okay, so let's go. I think it's in the month of June. So I think it was June or July. I think it's July, but I could be wrong. Mabin is already over. Lissa. Juneteenth on the record. Flag Day. Okay. No, it's not in June. So let's take a look here and see what it says for July. I said it is. I think it's missing my pagan calendar. I'll have to look for it and see what it says. But I think it is. We have Lammas Night on August 1st. Independence Day. Let's see. I think it is the 21st. It's the solstice. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is June 21st. Yeah, here we go. Yes, indeed it is. It is the 21st of June, 2019. There it is. There it is. Summer solstice. Yes, summer solstice. June 21st. It's actually the beginning of summer. Those of you who don't know that, the Wiccan Wheel of the Year. And, yeah. So the thing is that on live stream, the best ones are going to be on Wednesday on my show. I don't know if we're going to keep doing these late nights because I don't think they're really doing that well. Dopefish left. Bob Dog left. Yeah, Michelle kind of was like, yeah, she said the same thing on her own show. She said, I don't think the live streams are doing well at night. She says, I seem to be doing better. She said, in her own case, she said, I do better in the daytime than I do at night. I gotta admit, it's not that I don't try. I kind of would love to hear some people talk to me. I got 2 people watching right now. I think one of them is me. I think one of them is, I don't know who the other person is. But if you want to be part of the show, you want to talk, you want to say hello, please do. We got at least a whole nother 35, 45 minutes to go, and I would like to try to get some questions in right now. Okay. So, what is on the calendar? What goes on when I'm not looking down? Where the hell am I right now? People wonder what I sound like when I sing. Giving you a chance to be somewhere in your life. Show me where I am in my mind. Give me a chance to show my talents and give me your love and strength in my mind. Get me to grow greatly. Tell me, show me, oh one, oh Lord, oh my God. Do 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 do. It's been a long time since I was here. I was here 185 years ago. And actually, a little bit less than that, but okay. 1835, it's a big deal. You know, you think, you sit there, what? How much has the world changed since 1835? A lot. 1835, baby. Do you know what the world was like in 1835? We didn't even have the telegraph yet. We didn't have the telegraph yet. That came later. Thanks to the work of Samuel Morse. Everything back then was done in person. Everything. From shopping to me having meetings with people. Oh yes, we had the post. We had the ability to send letters. And that was an important step. But other than that, we pretty much did everything person to person, in person. Compare that to today. You can go online. You can go to walmart.com. You can order supplies. You can go to amazon.com. You can order supplies. You can even go to legalzoom.com and order wills and bankruptcy procedures. You can go online to almost anywhere and buy stuff online. You don't even have to physically walk into a shop anymore. Think of that. What's going to happen, say, to the whole interaction with human beings? I'll tell you what's going to happen. Long ago, Michelle was a kid. She had a comic book that was Richie Rich. And I talked about that. The writer of the comic book was talking about that exact thing. The world of people living in circles and people who lived in squares. The whole earth was covered with circles and squares. Everything on the earth was provided by robots and by delivery. Nobody actually came out to say hello to anybody. There was no reason to. Everybody just lived in their little cubicle somewhere, and that was it. In my time, you tried to do that, you would have been a dead person. No family, no loved ones. Nobody in the world could live like that, even back in my time. But today, people try to do that. Oh, I don't like you, so I'm going to go live in a cave somewhere, and I'm going to be a hermit. You're going to be a hermit? That's fine. But you know what? Here's the truth. You better well make sure that you realize that if something goes wrong, is that there's not going to be no one you can call to fix things when you basically all the shit hits the fan, because you ain't got no one that will want to talk to you. You're not going to have anyone to talk to you because you won't know anybody to talk to. You want to talk about isolation? Internet, cell phones, communications links like this have isolated people to the point where they don't even know what the hell to do in their lives anymore. They feel empty, isolated, cold, and scared, and they always will be. The human being is a creature that needs companionship and humanity and decency. You don't have this. You don't have anything in humanity. Human beings are not tigers. We're not leopards. We are human beings. We're more like lions. We need the social thing. We have to have our pride. We have to have a reason. We have to have our families. Take away our families, what are you left with? Nothing. Absolutely no better than any worse than anybody already exists out there. Except, damn it, you're sure going to feel isolated, aren't you? So when I was younger, we did a lot of things to reach out to people. Everything was done in person. From meeting somebody to dating somebody to obviously having dinner with somebody to having sex with somebody. The day is going to come one day when you're not even going to need to physically have sex with anybody. There's going to be some robot somewhere that basically she sticks in her and you put it on you. And all of a sudden, all your actions are going to be transferred electronically from your phallus to her vagina. And you're going to wonder why it doesn't feel the same, despite the fact that the android's perfect, in fact, the rhythmic contractions and stuff, trying to give you the feel of pure satisfaction. You're not going to feel it. Of course, you're not going to feel it because it's a robot. If you want to find out what it really feels like to make love to somebody, go out there and you have to find the right person to make love to. Then compare that to a robot. Trust me. There's nothing that beats having a real chance to basically make love to a real human being. So, some of you may not like that, but that's true. And you know what? It's absolutely part of the human existence that you're going to need to have that point of having the actual physical touch of the human being in your body. It is part of us. It is driven by us. It is what makes us human. Is the fact is that we are social creatures that depend on touch. If you don't have the touch, you don't have what it takes. Human beings cannot live on a robot. Okay, human beings cannot live being isolated from each other. That's how we have what we call social media. But the problem is the social media just distracts us from the real contact of real people in real town and real warm bodies and real human touch. That's the problem with social media. And it basically makes us feel like we're empty, like we're nothing more than a simulacrum, a simulation, a machine. Oh, yeah, I know. But for some of the people in the world, just to have the ability to physically touch and smell. Yes, smell. Yes, smell. Let's not forget smell, shall we? Human beings, let's be honest, we have a scent. Male or female, we have a scent. And I know some of you might say some people smell pretty bad. Okay, fine. Some people smell pretty bad, but some people smell pretty good. Some cases are relative. Some people you may think stink to high hell. Someone might find that smell very attractive. It's called pheromones. Even if they take baths and they're clean and they wash themselves really well, they are always going to have the pheromones in their bodies that are going to give them a scent. And it is something that human beings have always been driven by. It's true that the human nostrils are not as effective as this cats are. The human cat, or the cat here, like this big guy, he has a nose that is more efficient than mine. He can smell things better than I can. But he, at least in the cat world, the social media hasn't said that you don't need to worry about finding a female cat because she can simply send you a Facebook image and see if she can make you excited. No, this guy here, he's going out there. He enjoys his companionship with his fellow cats, and he has a good time. Very much key to human existence and why human beings exist. Now, think about that. Now, last thing. Let's talk about bullies. There's a group of people in this world that absolutely positively, in real life, are the most nicest people in the world. You get them online on the internet, and they act like flaming assholes. And why is that? Is it because they realize on the internet no one's going to give a flying fuck about what they say? Or is it because they really seriously think that it's better to basically act like flaming assholes? I don't know. But I'll tell you what. Every single person in this earth, every single person has an obligation to be true to themselves. No matter what. No matter how many people. I'll take these headphones off here because they are heavy. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, every single person on this earth, since obviously I'm not going to get any phone calls, I'm going to just turn the phone off. Every single person on earth depends on having touch. You can't live without it. No, you can't. Yeah, I'm trying to get all the way over the corner here. Wow. There we go. So why do people sometimes say, oh, well, it doesn't matter. I can say that you're a flaming asshole on the internet. Yeah, you'll never say it in person, will you? Of course not. You know why you won't ever say it in person? Because you realize if you ever said it in person, you're likely to be looked at funny. You're likely to be looked at like you're stark raving mad, and you're a nutcase. Sorry, it's true. You can't say some of the stuff in real life that you can say on the internet. It will never happen. Of course, it is also true that as long as you have an obligation to be socially polite, yeah, that's the key word, socially polite. Oh, I hate this screen. Michelle. Okay, I got it. Isn't it just absolutely amazing to think about all the factors that we do? YouTube, me, YouTube, my tube, they tube, whatever tube. We are out here. We're doing these things every day. We produce content every day. And these live night shows can actually, some ways, Michelle one time said to me, she says, Lumi, when the days are shitty like today, this is when you should basically give them a monologue unless they want to ask you questions. Because you can't change the practice that some people are not going to be on tonight. But you can damn well bet that those people will be on tomorrow. And they'll watch your show. And maybe they'll watch it and they'll comment. So, don't be afraid to open your mouth and speak up and tell them where it's at. So let me tell you right now, I look forward to every single person. Oh, yeah. By the way, I'm going to work on this hairpiece. I'm going to see if I can find a way to reattach it better. That was what we started talking about. So let's just finish what I'm going to do. Because no one's here, it's 12 midnight. Me and Michelle have to get up early tomorrow. And I hope that everybody that didn't come on here today, please don't be afraid to share up and talk. And, well, we're going to be looking forward to you. We're going to hear from you. I want to hear what you got to say. Okay? So for now, for the time being, if you want to ask me any questions later on, don't be afraid to do that. I'm easy to find. I'm also on Discord. And things like that. All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.